Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. Again, your host Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker. Thank you so much for joining us, however you may be joining us. We are glad that you are. You know, it's always nice when we can find some people from God's country, and they will tell you down the bayou, that's where God's country really is. And so for the people from Cutoff, especially Mr. Lynn Chesson, director of the Cutoff Youth Center, welcome to the program.
Hi, thank you.
Absolutely. Sitting next to her, Mr. Jared Thibodeau, a board member
Yes.
over at the Cutoff Youth Center. Thanks for joining us.
How you doing?
We are very good. Sitting next to them, you can tell she's the queen, Ms. Gabrielle Price, the reigning queen from last year's festival. Welcome. We're glad you're here.
Hi, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
All right, very good. And so for a lot of people that don't really know, this is a wonderful event, this Hurricane Festival that y'all do. We haven't had one in a couple of years. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, 2020, COVID knocked us out, of course, shut down all festivals.
Right.
So we didn't have our 2020 festival.
Right.
Then August 29th, 2021, we had Hurricane Ida come through.
Yeah.
And of course, there was no way we could put on a fair after what we went through.
Right.
So we were really gearing up for this year's fair to make it a good one, hoping and praying there was no hurricanes coming through. I mean, I know we call it the Hurricane Festival, but it's our swim team sponsor. At one time, it was our Biddy, not sponsor, it was our mascot.
Right,
And at one time,
right.
it was our Biddy basketball mascot.
Right.
Now it's just our swim team, and our queens have the hurricane on their crowns. So
Okay, very good. And so it was named Hurricane Festival before Hurricane Ida
Yeah, of
came and tried to make her way
Yes.
into what's happening. And so
Yes.
we're just really glad. It's nice to be able to be excited, and we talk about this very often with different people about being able to be back.
Yeah.
And just do different things. Talk a little bit about the excitement. We've come a long way, and the youth center's actually come a long way.
Yeah.
It sustained some tremendous damage just over a year ago.
yes, it did. We had so much damage to the outside of our buildings, as well as the inside of the building, and we're still trying to put it all back together. But we've been able to function. We're still having our weddings. We still have Biddy basketball. The picture threw me off. So we just need to get back to
Right.
what we know. It was that
This is
picture
what it
of the
looked
pool.
like
Yeah,
right after the storm.
Right.
yeah. That
And
took so much. We had a fireman that came and helped us drain the pool.
Right.
Helped us pull the
Take
debris
everything
out.
out of the pool, which you can
Correct.
tell so much stuff in there.
Yeah, it was a mess. And we were so proud of that area because all of that covering, it protected the kids there,
Right.
the fans for swimming,
And now,
our high school swimming.
and this one isn't even the most updated.
No.
Because we know we got Jared's area that's not really covered.
Yeah.
You can see in the front left picture that Jared's spot is not really, that's covered now.
It's
Yes,
covered.
So
it's
we've
fixed.
even gotten
It's
more work done
Yes.
to that. And so, Jared, let's spend a little time talking about the excitement of being able to do this festival at the Cutoff Youth Center and the fact that you guys are back.
Yes, it's tremendous to feel the energy that the people at the Bayou are ready to come back. They want to get back together. And this is just an opportunity for us to support our building, support our facility, bring the people together for a change. I mean, we've been apart for so long.
Right.
And this is a beautiful event. The food is fantastic, and the rides and everything, the camaraderie and just the atmosphere there is the energy we have since Monday, putting the facility together, putting the stands, the energy,
Right.
doing the fresh crackling and getting the smell, the cooking and all's going on. Just that energy, we ready. We need this.
And it's going to take, the Hurricane Festival is going to take place September 23rd through September 25th. So tell us a little bit about that before we turn our attention to the Queen. What's going to start taking place on Friday and then Saturday and Sunday?
You can.
Yeah, so Friday we kick it off at 5 o'clock. We have the band Orange that's going to be playing.
Okay.
Followed by Gordon Bradbury Band. We're going to do
Okay.
a little auctioning in between the two bands.
Okay.
And
Chad would be proud.
He would.
Yes.
He
You
would.
would be up there.
And then Saturday morning we start at 11. We have the All Stars cheerleaders that's going to perform.
Oh, wonderful.
At 12 o'clock we have Benjamin Bruce and the Acadians,
Ooh.
which is Mr. Vin Bruce's grandson.
That's exactly right. That's
Yes.
exactly right.
We're happy to have them. They're going to play for a couple hours, and then we have Rough and Ready.
Oh.
Then we have
really?
another night of auctioning, and
Okay.
then a band called Shorts in December out of Grand Isle is going to join us
Okay.
at 10 o'clock, and we'll play until 1.
Wow.
So then Sunday morning, we start off at 11 o'clock.
Again?
We have
Okay.
Wayland Thibodeau at 12 to
Wow.
4. And at 4 o'clock, we do a big drawing. It's for a $6,000 raffle drawing.
Oh, nice.
It's actually a drawdown, and the last 2 people in the barrel get to decide if they want to split or go for the big money.
I love the idea.
Yeah, it's
Or
fun.
donated back
Yeah.
to the Hurricane
Or
Festival,
that.
right?
Yeah, and there will be tickets sold throughout the fair. So if you didn't get a raffle ticket and you want one, come find us
You
in
can
the
still
office.
get it for the
Oh, yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
And again, September 23rd to the 25th at the Cutoff Youth Center. And we would be remiss if we didn't mention the reigning queen, Ms. Gabrielle Price. Gabrielle, tell us a little bit about your excitement and the fact that this is something that is a big deal. I mean, I've watched all these people do a lot of the options that they get to be and go to some of these events, and this has got to be exciting for you.
It is very exciting. Coming from a hometown girl, it's exciting. Haven't had this in 2 years, and this supports our system for our kids because it's all about the children. And I'm so excited because I finally get to do this as an adult. From a child standpoint, I was always looking up to the Cutoff Queens, and I'm so excited that I get to do it. I'm really excited because my entire family gets to be involved with me in it. That's the main part.
Very exciting. Jared, some final thoughts as we've got about 25 seconds left.
No, it's a beautiful event. We're looking forward. The weather's looking fantastic. The food's is gonna be on point. We have a parade on Sunday that's gonna start at 10 o'clock at Cutoff Elementary and is gonna end at the Cutoff Youth Center for around 11:30. So we have golf carts and cars and four-wheelers and all coming. Our queen's gonna be riding in the parade to tell all her people hello and follow her to the fair.
Good stuff.
It's gonna be good.
Good
It's
stuff.
gonna be a wonderful weekend.
I can't thank you all enough for coming on to share
Thank
that
you.
with us. We really appreciate it. So thank you all for being a part of that, and have a wonderful weekend. We look forward
Thank
to
you.
it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And that will do it for this particular segment of Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. Love my local programming here on HTV.